Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about God's first words. Do you know what the first recorded statement of God is in the Bible? Do you know what the sentence is that God spoke? Well, let's look at it together. It's found in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, starting in verse 3 in the Bible. Here's what it records as God's first words. It says this, "And God said, 'Let there be light.' And there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day." God spoke, and there was light. Light was different than darkness. Light was good. Light had purpose. God bringing light into the darkness is a theme all throughout the Bible, where God in his wisdom, his goodness, his holiness, he brings light into the darkness, story after story after story. You see, the light of God is distinct, and light impacts. Think about it. Think about the many different ways that light impacts. Did you know that classic film cameras, the photography cameras of old, they create a photograph by controlling the amount of light that came through the lens to hit the film? That's how photographs worked. Light impacts things. Or think about this. Light is what triggers plants to transform or photosynthesize light into the energy that it needs to grow. Green plants need light in order to grow. Light is unique and it's valuable. God didn't just bring light to the darkness. God himself is the light that pushes back the darkness in the world. John 1 tells us that. So light, it is the first thing that God spoke. It's the first thing that he spoke about. And did you know that in the end of the Bible, in the end, when God restores all things, it tells us that there will be endless light. Revelations 22:5 says there will be no more night. There will not be need of light of a lamp or the light of the sun, for the Lord God will give them light, and they will reign forever and ever. Light was at the beginning, and light will be at the end. Light was God's idea, and light is different than darkness. So today, ponder the impact of light. Let it remind you that from the very beginning to the end of time, that light will be, that it is one of those things we can count on, that it is one of the purposes of God to send his light into the darkness. Think about that, and we'll see you next time.